Hello and welcome to Andy's Little Sci-Fi Horror Show. My name is Andy. This is my little 10-minute window to the rest of the world. And as you can see, I'm still on vacation in Maine at the beach doing our podcast now. Okay, when I left Massachusetts, I left right at the cusp of Sci-Fi's channel Shark. Everybody's going shark crazy because Sharknado 2 was premiering. And I did see it, and I thought it was amazing. The ending was ridiculously over the top, but who cares? But I missed it for the new one that Conan O'Brien had a cameo in. The whole point is that everybody's going a little bit shark crazy, and I think we're overlooking some of the other greater fears that can come from the ocean in our sci-fi feature. One moment, I'm going to get off the beach here, and then I'm going to get something to eat. Ever since Jaws, shark movies have become almost a genre in themselves. But the ironic thing is that they've completely turned themselves on their ear. Over the years, even with beginning with, ironically, Jaws 2, they tried making it much more over the top. Jaws 3 was even more ridiculous than the top, with the whole SeaWorld thing and the 3D loaf of bread shark that came out. This is horrible 3D in general. My point is, shark movies have evolved, and the way they have evolved is they've been trying to get it more and more intense by adding different elements and different special effects. And Jaws is amazing because of its simplicity. It's basically a modern day shark adaptation of Moby Dick. Today we get stuff like Sharktopus and Sharknado and other digitally altered sharks, but that's not what we're talking about tonight. We're talking about other fears from the ocean. And what better place to begin than the 1977 cult classic, Tentacles.
Each year, 10,000 tourists visit Ocean Beach. This summer, Ocean Beach has attracted something else. American International presents Tentacles. It slept until man disturbed it. Then it woke with a fury no man could control, rising from the ocean floor to bring destruction and death. Tentacles. A chilling tale of nature gone wild as two of the sea's deadliest enemies fight to the death. Tentacles. The most gripping suspense you'll ever experience. Rated PG.
Awesome, I know, a classic. Now that one was actually made in the wake of Jaws. And many directors and filmmakers were mimicking the concept of Jaws, but even at that point they were already making their own adaptations, trying to add that little shock element to it. Missing the entire point that the whole part of Jaws was the fact that it was simple. Another water aquatic dwelling creature that we haven't seen too much of in the movies is, of course, alligator.
It lives 50 feet beneath the streets. It's 36 feet long. It weighs over 2,000 pounds. And it's about to break out.
You're looking at the one who saw it. And it was big.
You said it was dark. Now, perhaps you were mistaken. An alligator half that size would starve in a week.
Once it escaped, there was no way to stop it. It could be anywhere, ready to attack at any moment.
I've seen what this animal can do. You'd better take all the help you can get.
At first, no one believed it. Now, no one will forget it. Alligator.
And I refer to the 1980s movie Alligator. I can't be sure, but I believe I remember this one being made for TV. Which could be true, it could be not true, I'm not sure. but I remember seeing it as a kid. That was like one of my first time experiencing a horror movie, staying up late and watching it on primetime TV. It's from the same guy who wrote The Howling. So, for a TV movie, it's very well done. The story's very tight. Growth hormones are flushed into the New York sewer, creating an oversized alligator, and he does the classic menacing thing. Hold on a second, I'm gonna cross the street here. Yeah, we made it. We're on our way to Dunkin' Donuts first to get some coffee. Now, I got my coffee in hand. I'm probably more recognizable now to you guys. I'm making my way up to a place that is going to make, it's called Dewey's, and they're gonna make a deep fried ding dong. That is right. I'm gonna do a Dewey's deep fried ding dong. And if doing a Dewey's deep fried ding dong is wrong, then I don't want to be right. Yesterday I had a deep fried Twinkie from the pier up at the pier. Holy crap. It was like the best part of a Twinkie wrapped in a better tasting Twinkie. So, I believe I get across the street here. Hold on a second. I can't seem to find the fried ding dongs, but we'll get there. Now, of course, I couldn't do a show about classic creatures that are attacking from the sea that were not sharks without mentioning the ultimate classic Ray Harryhausen special effect. It came from beneath the sea.
A tidal wave of terror engulfs the screen as a raging monster from the dawn of creation attacks the world of man.
And there you have it, the 1955 epic classic, It Came From Beneath the Sea, featuring Ray Harryhausen stop motion. Like a number of other films that feature Ray Harryhausen's work, this one was directed by Robert Gordon, and I still can't find the fried ding dongs. That's my kind of place, but I'm not gonna get a tattoo. This is the place. You ready for this? Here it is. Can you imagine that thing coming out of the sea? Here we go, everybody. A deep fried ding dong on a stick. Only in America. Wow. Now that I am completely sugared up, I got one last movie to tell you about tonight. It's not really so much a creature coming out of the sea, but it does fall under the genre of sea creature films. It is Flesh Eaters, directed by Jack Curtis. This is the film I do believe was the reason that Night of the Living Dead had to change their original title, Night of the Flesh Eaters, because the promoter was working on both of them.
This is Jack Curtis, director of the film The Flesh Eaters. If you can't stand the sight of flesh being stripped from a human body, please leave the room.
There will be a 10-second countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's something inside me! It's eating its way out! These things want flesh, any kind of flesh. And once they sense it, they'll eat their way through anything that comes between them and their meat.
No one can escape the Flesh Eaters.
It's a movie about a German scientist, and he's developing this microbiology kind of weaponized warfare. I believe he's using seawater too. It's a very gross, very gory movie. It's one of the early gore films of this time, and it's very effective. It's just got a shock value like the original Night of the Living Dead did. I gotta go try to find my family and see what's going on. Hey, I just saw my daughter. That's my girl. Well, that's all we have time for in this episode of Andy's Little Sci-Fi Horror Show. My name's Andy. Good night.